I gave 8 Sonic characters Pokemon teams and made them battle in a Pokemon tournament. Sonic, Rouge, Dr. Eggman and Knuckles, Silver, Amy, Tails, and Shadow. These are the matchups. Let's get straight into the first battle. Woo! Sonic's team is Jolteon, Lucario, Swellow, and Rapidash. Silver's team is Ranunculus, Espeon, Meowstic, and Gothitelle. Okay, Silver throws out his Ranunculus, and Sonic's got Swellow. What we're gonna do here, Sonic starts out with a Tailwind. His Pokemon are gonna double in speed, but Ranunculus is ready with a Reflect, so any physical attacks will do much less damage. Facade coming down, but only doing 38%. That Reflect is doing some big work, and ouchies, Psychic doing so much damage to Swellow, putting it down to 12%. Ranunculus can take another Facade, that's for sure, but Swellow cannot take another Psychic. We have our first death, people. It is Swellow. Swellow down. The bird is down. We've got Jolteon to pick up the work. Thunderbolt coming down, tearing down Ranunculus. It's a 3v3. It's anyone's game, folks. Jolteon losing some life from the Life Orb. A Meowstic comes on out, protected by Reflect, and uses Fake Out. Fake Out is going to flinch Jolteon. Jolteon, you know, moving on to the next round. Jolteon now uses Thunderbolt, doing a ton of damage, while Meowstic uses Calm Mind, which is not going to be a good move here because that's not enough special defense increase to protect from the Thunderbolt. Meowstic is done for. It is a 2v3, folks, with Sonic in the lead, but can Gothitelle pick up the pace? Another Fake Out. Okay, Silver loves these Fake Outs, and it might be good because Jolteon's losing life quickly from the Life Orb. A Thunderbolt coming down, and that's nothing to Gothitelle. Gothitelle can eat that up, no problem. And Citrus Berry, it's back to where it was at the start. But we are gonna Gothitelle Calm Mind, which will make the Thunderbolt do even less damage. And look at this, folks. We've got a big move from Gothitelle. It's Psychic, killing Jolteon. It is back to a 2v2. Gothitelle's got some boosted stats, but Lucario is coming out. Can it finish the job? Extreme Speed does not kill Gothitelle, which means Gothitelle's gonna land us. Oh my god. Psychic. It is not enough. Almost. It did 95%, but that's not going to be enough. Lucario then eats the berry back at 30, and Extreme Speed finishes the job. Can Espeon finish the match? Can Espeon figure it out for Silver? Extreme Speed not doing a little bit. It's a lot of bit, actually. Psychic can take care of Lucario, which leaves Sonic's final Pokemon, Rapidash. Can Rapidash finish the job? Psychic, what the? Oh my god. If that just did 3% more, it would have been Silver's game to win. But Flare Blitz taking it down. Ouch. Rouge's team is Swoobat, Crobat, Gliscor, and Noivern. Amy's team is, of course, Tinkaton, Florges, Dedenne, and Azumarill. Alright, we got Rouge versus Amy. Rouge sends out a Crobat, while Amy sends out an Azumarill. Ideally, this is good for Crobat because Cross Poison's super effective, but it doesn't do enough damage, and Azumarill eats up its berry. Could it be Belly Drum o'clock? It sure is. Belly Drum coming on down, giving it a huge, the most attack boost you could possibly ask for. And Aqua Jet does not kill because Crobat has a Focus Sash, and Cross Poison is gonna finish the job this time, putting Rouge in the lead with her fast bats. Tinkaton coming out. Tinkaton does have Fake Out, which wraps up Crobat, which means we're back to a 3v3. It's anyone's game. Tinkaton, the perfect signature Pokemon for Amy with the hammer. Earthquake coming down, and oh my gosh, Tinkaton is doing nothing for Amy. Earthquake completely killing in one hit. Did not think that would happen. Florges comes out. We've got Facade. Facade does extra damage because Gliscor is has a Toxic on it. But we got Chilling Waters, folks, and wow, are those waters chilling. it will lower Gliscor's physical attack, which is going to be really big here because all of Gliscor's attacks are physical. So that Earthquake is now only doing a fraction of Florges' life, while it can just keep on dishing out these chilling waters, lowering Gliscor's HP and attack in the process. But Gliscor is not dead. It is gaining life from Poison Heal over and over again, and now it's using Protect to really focus on the healing. And now, it has more life than the Florges after this Poison Heal. So, this is a grind game, folks. Gliscor and Florges are looking at each other like, oh my gosh, Earthquake, a critical hit, does so much damage. But it gets hit by another Chilling Waters. Gliscor is chilled up. It is iced up. I don't know what it's going to do here with 38%. It could go for another Protect, but it does Earthquake and kills the Florges. Only one Pokemon remains for Amy, while Rouge has 3. We've got Dedenne, and this could be a problem for Amy. We've got Dazzling Gleam. Not enough. The Earthquake could wrap it up. It does not wrap it up. It does a lot of damage, though. It does a lot of damage, and the Poison Heal is back. But it's looking like it might be the end of the road for Gliscor. Yeah, Gliscor is definitely the king of this battle. It is the ace Pokemon. It did so much damage. It killed 2.5 Pokemon. And Swoobat can, you know, fly on in and wrap it up. And this is Rouge's game. She's moving on to the next round. Tails' team is Rotom, Bellibolt, Emolga, and Alolan Raichu. Knuckles' team is Heracross, Hitmonchan, Conkeldurr, and Machamp. Alright, this is a good one. Knuckles versus Tails. Knuckles throwing out the Hitmonchan, and Tails has a Rotom. Alright, putting out the Reflect. The Reflect is going to be huge in this matchup, as all of Knuckles' Pokemon have physical attacks. But Rotom using Thunder moves not really doing too much, and they're kind of both just slowly doing damage to each other. Discharge not doing much, hoping for a paralyzation, and it gets it. Hitmonchan is paralyzed, but maybe it can get the freeze. It does not. So these Pokemon are kind of just staring at each other doing nothing, which is, I guess, not bad for anyone, not good for anyone. Rotom is getting hit by an Ice Punch, but it does not get frozen. Discharge hits again, putting Hitmonchan at 9%. Hitmonchan, oof, is paralyzed and can't move. That's really bad. But it finishes up the job here. Hitmonchan dies, for lack of a better word, and Machamp comes out. Okay, that's a strong guy. Oh god, Tails uses Pain Split, gains back almost all of Rotom's HP, but Knockoff, super effective, destroys Rotom in one hit, knocks off the Rocky Helmet, but who cares at this point, because it's dead. I mean, you knocked off its life, let alone its Rocky Helmet. Okay, Raichu coming out with Fake Out. Machamp, can it do it? Oof. If it can do a knockoff here, it could be huge. Oh, Raichu uses Electric Terrain, which makes knockoff coming in. I don't know if Tails expected that. A one-hit KO for Raichu. At least he gets the Electric Terrain, which is going to benefit his Pokemon a lot here. But we got another knockoff. Machamp does not want any items in its vision. Okay, if Machamp sees an item, watch out. Okay, because that thing is getting knocked off. Discharge coming down, killing the Machamp. It's 2v2. Bellibolt is down on life, but the Electric Terrain is out, which is pretty huge. Chilling Waters, folks. Oh my gosh. I thought that was the last time we'd see Chilling Waters with Florges, but we're seeing it again, and okay, it's doing minimum, it's doing a little bit of effort here, but we got the Electromorphosis. Could we see a big electric move here? No, we're going for another Chilling Waters. Tails is really trying to lower Conkeldurr's physical attack here, and it does enable Bellibolt to live another turn. Could we see a very big electric type move here while the Electric Terrain is still out? No, we don't, because Mach Punch, oh my gosh, the priority kills it. Okay, Emolga is all up to this Emolga right now. Hurricane, it lands and it kills. Oh my gosh. If it is faster than Heracross, if it lands another Hurricane, it could be over. And Hurricane lands and come back. Good job, Tails. Dr. Eggman's team is Earthworm, Revavroom, Scizor, and Probopass. Shadow's team is Grimmsnarl, Mega Houndoom, Absol, and Zoroark. Alright, Dr. Eggman versus Shadow. This is a big one, folks. Mega Houndoom coming down, and so is Revavroom. Can a Mega Houndoom possibly lose this? I don't think so. Flamethrower coming down, but Revavroom kinda ate that up. Oh my gosh. And Gunk Shot does a lot of damage, putting it down to 1 HP and poisons it. Oh, wait, it's actually Zoroark. Okay, never mind. I was very confused for a minute there. That actually really got me. Okay, Grimmsnarl coming down. This could make a difference. Okay, we got Reflect, but we got Spin Out. And the Reflect does help a lot here, actually, because that's a physical move. And now Revavroom is extremely slow. You'd think it's like a car, it would be fast. No, that thing is slow as freaking heck. But we do Parting Shot, and Revavroom is now at 0.67 attack, 0.67 special attack, and half speed. That thing is, he's going through it. But Spin Out, despite the lower attack, despite the Reflect, still does a lot of damage. I gotta give it to Revavroom. It pulled its weight. Okay, that is a trusty Pokemon that does a lot. Okay, Probopass coming out, a good Pokemon to counter Houndoom. Flamethrower coming down, even though it's a critical hit only, does 40 damage, while Earth Power comes down and, oh my gosh, poor Shadow. I thought Shadow had this one in the bag. It's not looking great, but Absol's out here, and with a Night Slash, maybe he could do some, oh my gosh, only 29%. Probopass with Stone Edge, not really doing much either. Okay, so both these Pokemon are kind of looking at each other like, I guess we're going to be here for a minute. But the Night Slash is continuing to do some damage. Flash Cannon does a better job. That's a special attack. But Absol finally gets rid of the Probopass. So maybe things can pick up here for Shadow. Scizor coming on down. I don't know. It's got the Reflect. Absol could do some damage here. It's got the Sucker Punch. That's good. Dual Wing Beat misses. That's a perfect opportunity for a Shadow comeback. Can Absol do it? With a Night Slash, 39% isn't going to be enough if only it was a critical hit. But Dual Wing Beat makes it the end of the road for Absol. It is down to Grimmsnarl, who is an almost dead Grimmsnarl. This cannot be good. Bullet Punch ends the battle. Shadow loses. Alright, those were some pretty good battles, but it's now time for the top 4. We've got Rouge, Sonic, Tails, and Dr. Eggman. Let's get into the top 4 matches. Alright, the big battle here, Sonic vs. Rouge. I'm actually very excited. I think both of them did very good in round 1. We've got Swellow versus Crobat. Crobat uses Tailwind, but so does Swellow. So both teams are looking at each other's Tailwinds. That's hilarious. Okay, Cross Poison coming on down with a critical hit, doing some serious damage. Swellow's Facade could do a lot of damage here, but we remember from the last battle, Crobat has a Sash, so it will be surviving. Swellow taking some damage from that burn. Crobat could finish this off now with a U-turn. Smart. Okay, Crobat's gonna switch out here, but what into? Oh, a Gliscor. Okay. Gliscor is a pretty good Pokemon. We saw Gliscor do tons of damage in the first round. Earthquake could be pretty good. Oh my gosh, it kills Lucario? That is scary. Both Tailwinds are over. Rapidash is here. Flare Blitz, I don't expect that to do much damage. It does about half of Gliscor's life. Gliscor comes down here with an Earthquake, and that kills the Rapidash. How did this happen? Sonic only has 1 Pokemon. She has 4 Pokemon. I can't see Sonic winning this one. Shadow Ball coming down. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. It got rid of Gliscor. That's pretty big. But still staring down 3 Pokemon. Alright, Crobat's out here. I believe Crobat's the faster Pokemon, yeah. A Poison would be huge here. It does not poison, but it does a lot of damage. Jolteon does have a life orb, so it really can only do 2 to 3 more attacks. It's down to 25%, and there's 2 full health Pokemon left. Jolteon is faster than Noivern, does not kill Noivern, but it paralyzes it. Okay, if Noivern hits here, did Draco Meteor miss? It missed. Oh my god. Okay, but it's gonna be down to 5% here. Can it do it? Okay, Swoobat at full health. Jolteon's gonna have to kill it in 1 hit, and can Thunder... Oh, there is no way. And I believe because Jolteon killed it first, even if it dies, Sonic is still declared the winner with Pokemon rules. That was wild. Can this match be just as good? Alright, it is Dr. Eggman versus Tails. Steel type versus electric type. This is going to be another good one. I think both their teams are pretty good. I predict Eggman's team is better, but Tails has been doing a great job. Both Pokemon are setting up here. Orthworm uses Stealth Rocks, Rotom uses Reflect, and Discharge, oh my gosh, lands the Paralyzed again. Oh my god, and Orthworm can't move because of it. There's been so many of these. The Electric-type Pokemon are really carrying this time. Oh my gosh. And Shed Tail fails because it doesn't have enough health. Oh my gosh. Doing very good here for Tails. Discharge kills Orthworm here, and it's 3v4. Stealth Rocks is nice, though. I wouldn't count Dr. Eggman out yet. Revavroom did great in the first battle. Gunk Shot is resisted, and it only does 20%. Oh my gosh. Discharge coming down, doing 44. This Rotom is actually really freaking good. Oh my gosh. Spin Out coming out. This is also being resisted. Not great. And now its speed is halved. But at least it did some damage to Rotom. This Rotom is very bulky. Oh my, it lasts with 1%. That's pretty nice for Revavroom. But Discharge... Oof, kills Revavroom. Ouch, Dr. Eggman, only 2 Pokemon remain, staring down a team of 4, but hey, we saw that match with Sonic, so anything's possible. Another Reflect coming down here, which is very smart, and oh my god, Rotom survives another hit. That is wild. Oh my gosh, and the Rocky Helmet and Bullet Punch also resisted, does not do that much damage. This is not great for Dr. Eggman. Pain Split coming down, and Rotom comes back to around 50%. This Rotom, I mean, I've said, Dr. Eggman doesn't even know what's going on anymore. He uses Quick Attack on a Ghost type. This is just a mess for Dr. Eggman. How embarrassing. This is like the plot of Sonic, though, right? Dr. Eggman always ends up losing, so I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Rocky Helmet takes down Scizor, and this Rotom has just killed 3 Pokemon. 3 very strong Pokemon, might I add. Can it take down a Probopass? It might. Pain Split brings it back to 60%. That is wild. Flash Cannon does barely anything. And it might just be able to discharge its way to a victory. Okay, Discharge actually is not doing much damage at all. Stone Edge does not kill it, though. Oh my gosh, Discharge again. Might as well chip away some more health, leaving oh my gosh, again. Oh my gosh. This Rotom is in the Hall of Fame of Rotoms. This is the best. Oh, the luck on this thing. The luck on this thing. Oh, and a critical hit. You can't make this up. Rotom just swept. That is wild to me. Oh my gosh. Alright, it is now time for that all-important final round. Tails vs Sonic. Who would have thought it would be these two at the end? That's hilarious. Alright, Sonic throws out Swellow, legendary, but this Rotom is more legendary. Let's see what Rotom can do this time. I have been amazed by Rotom in every single one of these fights. Swellow coming down, but again, Rotom with this amazing Reflect that can basically take on any hit. And I just can imagine now a discharge is going to make this Swellow die. Yep, Swellow's dead, at least for Sonic, though. Sonic did get a Tailwind out there, so his Pokemon are going to be very fast. Alright, Lucario is setting up with Swords Dance. I'm thinking Sonic is like, let's just kill this Rotom. We're going to make our Lucario as strong as we possibly can. Oh my god. Poor Lucario. I feel so bad. But at least... Oh, Rotom got it back this time, though, at least. With the freeze. Now, Lucario's taking a lot of damage here. Now from the rock... Oh, Rotom unthawed already. Dethawed, whatever. Oh my gosh. That is so sad. I feel so bad for Sonic right now. And Rotom kills Lucario. Guys, this Rotom is something else. It is something else. But Rapidash could finish it. Okay, Sonic got the Rotom out of the way. He could win this whole thing now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Okay, as long as you get Rotom out the way, you could win this thing. Okay, we got Fake Out. We're chipping away some health from the Rapidash. Rapidash is going to have to do some heavy lifting here. They're going to have to do some heavy lifting here. But High Horsepower could be the start of it. And yes, kills Raichu in one hit. But just like the first round, Electric Terrain is now up. So these Electric type moves are going to be quite strong. High Horsepower coming down again. But Bellibolt is immune to it? Because it has the balloon. Oh my gosh, Sonic. Sonic should have thought about that. But, okay, Jolteon did the comeback before. It can do it again. Oh, I don't know, actually. That Shadow Ball. If you're Jolteon, you're gonna want to hope the Shadow Ball does a bit more damage than that. The Hyper Voice It coming down. This is looking very bad for Jolteon. Jolteon also has a Life Orb, so it's going to be losing some health along the way every time it does a move. And Bellibolt is eating these up. And with another Hyper Voice, now no matter what Jolteon does, the Life Orb will finish it. It leaves with a Hyper Beam, though, at least taking down the Bellibolt, leaving Tails with an Emolga. Tails wins the entire tournament, or should we say Rotom wins the entire tournament, because that Rotom, I will be thinking about that Rotom for the rest of my life. Congratulations to Tails for winning the Sonic tournament. What did you think, and which series should we give Pokemon to next? Comment down below.